Hey there, YouTube. Is Wolfman here? Fiance Nikki's cuddling. Um. So today I'm doing a new update video. Um. As I've said in an earlier update video, we are planning on basically we're gonna start scripting out episodes of the Wolfman review so that it could be a little bit better off for everybody who watches. I'm not gonna be saying or repeating or repeating myself constantly. She's not gonna be stumbling over her words anymore. And the first movie we're gonna review from doing that is probably gonna either be Gods of Egypt or Chappie. Now, the reason for Gods of Egypt is because we have that movie on DVD. The reason for Chappie is we have on demand, so we can watch the movie whenever we want. I want you guys to get more enjoyment out of our videos, and I want you guys to watch them more and just have fun with it. I try to joke as much as possible. I try to have as much fun as I can. I know the last video I posted was kind of an emotional video for me. I plan on doing a little bit more with my videos when I get the chance. And hopefully you guys will like them. Hopefully you guys will enjoy them. Hopefully I'll get a few more subscribers. I'm very happy at the fact that I've gotten about 133 views over the course of my 14 or so, or 17 or so videos. One of those two. It's either 14 or 17. I think it's like 17 now. This will probably be around the 18th. So, I mean, that means a lot to me because it means that more people are watching my videos. They're actually showing support. I actually lost a subscriber. I don't know why, but I did. It's okay, but I would like more people who watch to subscribe to my videos, to like my videos, because that shows me that even though I'm getting all these views, I don't have that many subscribers. And I feel, I just set up a Twitter and everything. I've got a couple people following me on my Twitter. I'm following a lot of my actual favorite channels on YouTube, on Twitter right now. So what I want to do here is I want, how do I explain that? Basically, most of my information from comics nowadays, because I don't have the time to actually read them, have come from videos. A lot of people of whom I'm following on Twitter right now. So what I really, really want to do is I want people to see my videos. I want them to give me their opinions, leave me comments, like my videos, share my videos, get the word out that I'm making these videos, and I have quite a few up. Like I said, I've got like 17, 18 videos. I know I'm not like some of these other YouTubers who have like 100, 600 videos like that. I don't have that. I don't have the time to do that right now because I work full time. I'm making about 40 hours a week. Half the time I'm so exhausted by the time I get home. I don't have the time. One thing I'm gonna say right now is me and my fiance are about to start working on a fan film. What that fan film pertains to, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna leave it for a surprise. One thing I will say, it is about my favorite comic book character. It's about the Joker. Now, what the story is actually about is not going to be revealed just yet. Not till we work out the story a little bit more. Now, with that, there's a lot of process that just goes into it. There's way more that goes into all of this than most people think. Most people just take it for granted. They think, oh, I can do this, I can do that. I'll have this, I'll have that. I've got, everything I need. Here's my story, here's this, here's that. Here's how we storyboard. Here's how we do this, here's how we do that. Now, this is not the case. Right now, we're working on really working out the story. We've got a general overview of what we want, but we don't have the actual story just yet. So, it's going to be a really interesting twist on the Joker mythos, because everybody knows the Joker doesn't have a solidified background. We're going to try and give him that mysterious background, but I'm not going to go into too many details about it, because this is just, it's a story. It's going to be a non-profit fan film. I'm probably going to, put it up on my YouTube and non-monetize it, like just have it up there. It's not going to be anything other than that. I mean, my page is Wolfman Productions. I haven't really produced any videos. I've just kind of made videos. So this is going to be a way for me to try and branch out, do something a little bit bigger. It's probably going to take us maybe 2-3 years to do, just to get the actors, after we get the script ready, after we get all of this and all of that. I mean, it's going to take a lot to get these characters, to get the proper story. I mean, all of that is going to take a lot of time. And we're still working on the basic story. Like, we haven't even gotten to scripting or storyboarding at all. We just started talking about this maybe a week ago. But the basic premise of it is the Harley Joker romance. That is the exact premise of our story. Now, what that's going to pertain to, not saying. At least not yet. Not until we get the story a little bit more hashed out. So, hold on, give me a second. Yes, we're out of cigarettes. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I've got to go get something to roll a cigarette with. I picked that one up off the ground, baby. Okay, do you want to talk to the people for a little bit, or let them know what's going on with us, or... Okay. She's not in the mood to talk, apparently. Hey, it's whatever.
Let's begin. Wait. What?
I'm gonna be cleaning up.
I'm not saying anything about it. I just looked at it, it's like...
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if I can eat all of those. Well, if we don't try, we'll never know. Yeah, it's just, maybe we can find something more suited.
Man, I could see Scarlett doing
What level is that?
Lord have mercy.
That's my Uncle Tony, everybody.
Let's just start at
That's
zero.
my Uncle Tony. I fuck with him constantly.
I could see our kid doing that.
Hey, maybe I can start with that.
I don't know, I can't hear anything. I'm making a video right now, actually.
And for propping the door open when it's hot.
Yeah. That was my Uncle Tony. I love my Uncle Tony. So, ugh. Now I've got to try and roll a cigarette while cuddling. Interesting. And yes, I am rolling a cigarette. Mainly because I'm out of pot. I'm lying. I don't smoke pot. So, look, even she's laughing at that lie. The lie that I smoke pot. I don't smoke pot. Don't do drugs. I'm lying. They're not great. Drugs are not great. Pot's okay. Pot's an herb, not a drug. Now, one thing I will say is... One thing I will say is that I'm not your typical religious person. Don't get me wrong. I am religious. I have my faith. But that's just it. It's faith. I'm not, a Bible thumper. I actually don't much believe in the Bible. Because the Bible was written by man. Not by God. Contrary to most people's belief. They all say, well, the Bible is the Word of God. No, the Bible is the word of people who want other people to do what they want them to do. That is the Bible. The Bible was not written by God. If the Bible was written by God, it'd probably be a lot different. It's just... So I don't really much believe in the Bible. I do believe in God. I have my faith. I have my Lord. But as far as what everybody goes off of, how everybody believes differently. So, I have my beliefs. Well, one of my beliefs is pot is perfectly fine. Because in the Bible, it states, I have given forth all plants, all plants that bear seeds, something along those lines, to grow and produce and feed my children, something along those lines. Basically saying every plant on this planet, God put here for us to use. If that's the case, pot is part of that because it is a plant that produces. It's a plant that produces seeds, meaning God put it here. Weed is not a drug; it is an herb. Drugs, you have to do shit chemically. Cat Williams said it the best. Add baking soda, water, stir it. I don't know the fucking recipe. I just know that shit's done chemically. Pot grows that way. If you set it on fire and smoke it, it just so happens to have some effects. It's a perfectly natural herbal supplement. And has way more medical applications than just about any other plant on this planet. And for those of you naysayers out there who will more likely, anti-pot people who will say weed's bad for you, weed's bad, weed does this, weed does that, go do some research. Go actually look up the medical applications of marijuana. Like, there are a lot. I have ADHD. I'm bipolar. I have mild schizophrenia. Like, really, really mild schizophrenia. If you notice, I look around a lot. It's mainly because I see or hear things that aren't really there. Not a lot. Like, I'll just see little shadows, or I'll hear something. Like, I don't hear voices. I don't see things that aren't there. Like, I don't see people standing in front of me that aren't really there, and I have conversations with myself. I talk to myself, but not because there's somebody there.
Gotta have an intelligent conversation somewhere.
Yeah, whenever you're not around, normally it's with myself. The thing about it is, I'll tell you guys, like my Uncle Jimmy told me, it's perfectly fine if you talk to yourself. It's perfectly fine if you ask yourself questions. Hell, it's okay even if you answer those questions. It's when you sit there and ask yourself a question and go, wait, what was that? That you know you have a problem. So, basically, marijuana helps me with all that. Marijuana helps my, it helps me, how the fuck do I explain that? I'm not as riled up. I'm not as uptight. I'm not pacing around. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm calm. I can focus. I don't see or hear shit. And I can react normally to situations. If I'm sober, I'm very anxious because I have high anxiety levels. I get irritated very easily because I'm bipolar, and I can't focus on anything really because I have ADHD. Like, I'll be sitting there doing something for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll get up and start doing something else because I can't focus on one thing for more than maybe 10-15 minutes tops.
Unless it's watching YouTube videos.
Watching YouTube videos doesn't count because I can switch in between those, and I'm not watching the same thing for fucking hours.
True.
Whenever it comes to movies, I'll sit here, I'll put a movie on the TV. I'll pay attention to it for like 15-20 minutes. I'll start doing something on the computer, or I'll start doing something on the phone, and then I'll go back to the movie. Holy shit, what the fuck did I miss?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have to start over from where I left off. Pay attention for about 15-20 minutes, and then go right back to doing something fucking else. You can ask her. She's watched me do it. So, I mean, if I smoke a little bit, if I get just a little stoned, I'll sit there all fucking day. Watch a movie. And just pay attention throughout the entire thing. Just like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. I like that. Or, that's stupid. Why the fuck is that in there? And that's why I do my Wolfeman reviews. Half the time, I'm stoned when I watch the movie. Because that's the only way I'm going to pay attention to it. So, like I said, this video is an update because I went off on this whole big fucking tangent about shit. And all I was trying to do was tell you guys that I was going to start scripting out episodes. That's what I'm talking about. My ADHD kicked in. I'm sober right now. Can't focus on one thing to save my fucking life. But we plan on scripting out episodes. We were gonna do Batman v Superman and do that one. And she hasn't seen it all the way through, but she can explain some things about it, why this or that, and we'll probably do that later. As for right now, we're just gonna work on stuff, and there's a lot that we have to work on right now. So the fan film we're gonna be working on as much as possible, running through that. Damn it. We've got Wolfman reviews that we have planned out. There are certain videos that I'm going to have to push back that I wanted to do because, like, I wanted to give another review of Deadpool, which I own on DVD. Give my likes and dislikes about that, but I realized there's no point in doing that one. I've pretty much given a pretty damn good review of Deadpool. You know, Deadpool within itself is it's such a good movie. It really is. Because it was portrayed very honestly to the character. I mean, yeah, they switched up some things. There were some things they could have done better. There were some things they could have done a little different, but for the most part, it was a good movie. It was honestly one of the best superhero movies I've seen thus far because it's kept to the character. It kept to the character concept almost flawlessly. So I can't really do another review on that one because it's good as is. Yeah. That's about it, guys. Now, like I said, we're either going to be doing Gods of Egypt or Chappie. Those are going to be our next videos that we're planning on doing. One thing I want to see is I'm pulling up another tab right now, and I want to know if it keeps recording. So I'm going to check afterwards to see if it's still recorded what I'm doing, even though I'm doing other stuff right now. Like I'm currently on my Facebook. I'm checking my Twitter because they had somebody who messaged me today said, "Wow, you have a Twitter. You should follow me." I said, "Only if you follow me," and he's like, "I will." So I went go follow him, and I'm currently checking my Twitter at the moment. I've got notifications that I need to check. I've got about 7 tweets that I have up on my Twitter. You should go follow me. It's at Werewolfman. Okay, yeah, I've got a new follower now. My Twitter is at Werewolfman, and it's capital W ERE capital W OLFEMAN capital M. Now, the reason why I say that, the reason why I'm giving you those details for my Twitter is because I'm going to be posting a lot of my videos on YouTube. All my videos are going to go to YouTube. But I'm going to be posting, that I've uploaded a video on my Twitter. I'm going to be posting on my Facebook. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can tweet me, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I'll talk to you guys. I'm going to try and reply to as many tweets as I possibly can, because I don't always get to them, because I don't always have the computer, and that's the reason why my videos are uploaded so sporadically. A week, 2 in one day, a couple weeks until from video to video. It's because I don't always have the computer, so I don't always get to record my videos. So, right after this video, I'm gonna put on either Gods of Egypt or Chappie, and it's more likely gonna be Chappie, so that's probably gonna be my next review video. So check that out whenever I get it up there. But Chappie is basically, if you guys are old school like I am, I'm only 27, but I grew up on a lot of old movies, and one of my favorite old school movies is Short Circuit. If you guys don't know Short Circuit, go check it out. It basically revolutionized the thought of AI. It literally revolutionized. I mean, Terminator came out with evil AI, like AI that came to the point where it's like, oh my god, they could take over the world because they're smarter than we are, they have access to all this kind of information. Whereas Short Circuit basically said, hey, this is what would happen if we developed AI properly and were able to show what could happen if AI was nurtured properly, if it was developed properly, and it made, it revolutionized what AI meant if done properly. So, Chappie is basically the modern day Short Circuit. There are a lot of similarities between the two movies, but there are also a lot of differences between the two movies. Like, Chappie's special effects are a lot better. It has a lot more hardcore themes, whereas Short Circuit was very lighthearted, very jokey. So you have to. There are similarities and there are their differences. It's with everything that's considered new, that's based from an old idea. So you have to take it with a grain of salt. So like I said, probably going to be my next video is a review of Chappie, and that video might take a little while to come out because it will be our first scripted video. The first video that we have our points written out with. We're not going to do like this whole big script thing because I like being able to actually talk and not having it scripted or anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to write out our likes, our dislikes, and we're going to basically go on those points and explain what could be done better, what could have made this situation that we didn't like better by doing this with it instead of doing this. Basically, we're just going to get all of our ducks in a row and then talk about it from there. So it's going to be a little more in-depth than some of the other review videos I've done, or we've done since, her and I have started working together on my videos. From there, I love her so much. She's so very supportive of me because she's trying to help me get the word out about my videos. My videos mean a lot to me. Like, my videos mean so much because I'm putting so much effort into them and I want to make them good. I've been making YouTube videos for like 4 years now, but I've always had different channels. I've always had different I've never had one channel that I've put so much effort into because I've never had a computer of my own to actually work out the details of my channel. Now I do. So I'm doing as much as I possibly can with this channel. There's just so much that's going into it, so much I'm doing and everything. So sorry, I got distracted by a dumb commercial. But basically, I just want to thank everybody who does watch my videos. Who do watch my videos, and who, I haven't gotten any real comments yet, but just to everybody who watches them, I want to say thank you. Because of you, I have a following on Facebook. Well, I have a following on YouTube. Not a very big one, but that doesn't matter to me right now. I'm not making that much money off my YouTube. I'm not making anything at the moment. So that doesn't mean anything to me. What means something to me is the fact that I get to, talk about things. I get to do something I really, really enjoy. And I could turn that into a money-making process. Now, what annoys me is the fact that I haven't really gotten to my comic book in forever. And it's upsetting, but at the same time, it's necessary right now. I'm way too overwhelmed with way too much stuff to really be worried about my comic. And no matter how much that upsets me, I can't. And there's just so much more character development that needs to be done. Like, I've got to go back and go through everything, like, over all 3 issues, and I've got to set up so much more stuff. I've got to add way more detail. There's just a lot of stuff that has to be done with my comics at this point. And I don't have the time for it. You know, working a full-time job. Now, if I can get my YouTube running up a little bit better and start making a little bit more money off of it, and actually, you know, I can quit my job. I don't have to work if I can get my YouTube right. But the fact is, as of right now, I need to have a job. I need to do something. So for that, gotta have a job. So until I can get my YouTube running right and I don't have to work, I'm gonna hold a job. So things are not gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to post as much as I want right now, but I'll post as much as I can. You know. All right, guys. This is Joe. This video is longer than any other video I've made. I'm going on 33 minutes because I'm at 32 minutes and 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. You know, I'm at 32 minutes right now. Longest video I've made by far. Just talking about random stuff. So, to all of my YouTube fans out there, to all of my Twitter followers, all 3 of them, thank you. To my subscribers, all 2 of them, thank you. To everyone who watches my videos, thank you. With that being said, I'm going to bring this video to an end. And as always, stay safe and stay beautiful, YouTube.